Alright, yep, there we go, it works. Hello guys and welcome here, our first ever video here on SCN. Brian James here, sorry, I'm listening to it on my computer to be sure the stream is working. This is fantasy football, this is our first draft of the season. I have two scheduled so far. I have a third one on tap. I don't know what's going to happen with that third one yet. It may happen, it may not. We're still working that out. If I do get it working, it will be coming to you very soon. As you see, we got 10 people in this league. To my knowledge, only one will not be showing up. But the rest of us will be here, and we will draft. I'm picking 8th. To be honest, I actually don't mind that too much. I would rather be about 7th or 5th, but I'll take 8th. I'll take it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who we get, and hopefully we get someone good. It is a PPR league, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So we gotta be cautious of that, of course. So before we get going, so I started a little earlier tonight because I wanted to talk about the Indy 500 earlier. As you know, if you did watch, if you don't watch IndyCar or NASCAR, I suggest you come back in like 5-10 minutes when the draft starts. Draft starts at 8, by the way. As you can tell, there's the countdown. You can mute it, come back in a little bit. But let's talk about the Indy 500. So, obviously, Takuma Sato won. We want to congratulate Takuma on that fantastic win. I don't know where to begin, honestly. I'll just say it wasn't what I expected for a finish. I don't think it's what anybody expected for a finish. You know, you never want a race to end under caution. You never do. And we had a nice discussion in the Discord about it. Me and a bunch of you guys, I'm sure. Yeah, we had a nice discussion about it. At the end of the day, you know, Takuma's the winner. We want to congratulate him. You obviously want to see the race finish under green. And, you know, but the one thing you gotta think about as well is, you know, what if that race got red flagged? And of course, we hope Spencer Pigot's okay. But, I mean, he slammed that pit wall pretty good. There was a ton of barrels knocked over. You know, at minimum, you're looking at a 45-minute cleanup. But chances are it's going to take longer because you don't want to... I'm going to swear a little bit. You don't want a half-ass cleanup of the track. And it's 7:30 now. I'm looking out my window. It's starting to get a little dark. It's not terribly dark, but it's getting dark. So, needless to say, you don't want to run into the dark at Indy. It's not possible. There are no lights there. Maybe Penske Corp has that in their future. Who knows? I would love to see Penske Corp install lights over at Indy, but it's not in the running right now. So that's why, like I said, you never want to see a race end under caution. But you got to look at it from this standpoint. It was either going to be called for darkness, if that cleanup was as long as it could have been. You know, that cleanup could have been an hour, it could have been 2 hours, it could have been 3 hours. And if it ran till about now, you'd, like I said, you'd be contending with darkness. It's not the finish fans deserved, but it's unfortunately the finish we got. Um, Needless to say, this is why you don't start races at 2:30 in the afternoon. On another note, I'd say I'd love to pick a bone with NASCAR. I just finished watching that race. Congratulations, Kevin Harvick and Ford, on their 700th NASCAR victory. Very good for the American brand. But, you know, I'm going to say it's tough to watch NASCAR and IndyCar at the same time, especially if you don't have picture-in-picture. I'm just shocked when they were constructing the schedule, because when they were constructing the August schedule, everyone knew the Indy 500 was going to be today. So I guess my bone to pick is why this weekend for a doubleheader? And also, why couldn't IndyCar run at 12:30 Eastern, start the race? Chances are we could have hit the finish before 4:30 when the NASCAR race took the green flag. It just creates havoc. I mean, you're creating a ratings war at this point, and I'm pretty sure the Indy 500 won that war, considering everyone in Indiana was home or standing outside the facility, which they weren't supposed to do. But, you know, like I said, I think Indy would have won that ratings war, being the 500 and being the prestigious event that it is. But for Dover, I don't know if I agree with that. Anyway, so as we get going here, I'm not going to give away any strategy, but I will say I've been reading this Beckett Sports Fantasy Football Guide. Been reading through. I'm still kind of reading through and seeing what I can get. So let me mark my pages here. Gotta mark them. Be sure I have the right pages. Alright. So, I like this book a little bit different. Now, I have to have a physical copy of the magazine that I can scroll through. I don't like looking online at websites for ideas. I just don't. So, yeah, so here we go. This one's probably the best magazine I've gotten with regards to fantasy football, because it tells you what pick you should be in, or what pick, or who you should pick with the pick that you got. Of course, this magazine is not factoring in all the opt-outs from this past season. I just had an article on it. I may have to pull it up on my tablet. I don't know. Or pull it up on my laptop. Actually, that might be a smarter idea, so why don't I do that? And we can go from there. In fact, I actually got an empty plug too, so it's perfect. Gotta love live, right? Alright, now the fun part, this laptop will take like 5 minutes to boot up. Apologize, still getting a little organized here. This league also has a FaceTime call that I'm about to join in a few minutes, so hopefully my mic isn't distorted in any way, because I don't have a Mac computer. They wanted to do FaceTime, so yeah, this will be fun. Alright, perfect. I got the opt-out list. Let me just see if I can get one that can stretch the full screen, so that way I don't have to keep scrolling, because I only got... It's 2 minutes to make a pick, but obviously I don't want to waste too much time scrolling through documents. Let me try this. Okay, obviously we know don't pick a Patriot in all likelihood, because chances are they opted out. Sorry, a little humor. Sorry, Patriots fans, but you know what? You've had it easy for the last dozen years, so sorry, not sorry. Alright, so I got my 2 pages marked. I gotta join my FaceTime call. I will hope to keep the mic on. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Actually, let me see if I can... Oh wait, I'm not logged in on there. So isn't that wonderful? Alright. So here we go, the group FaceTime. Hey! Hey man, I'm pulling a Big Ben, you know. While I'm out with this ankle injury, I'm not shaving until I'm medically cleared. So, you know, I may look like a bum, I may look like the guy with the weirdest beard, but... Yeah, but the first pick is not the best place to be, because now he's headed to the back.